Alrighty, folks, let's get this party started! Yes, Secrets of the Telvania event here going on for those of you doing that here. I, of course, have already gone through a lot of that stuff here. And if you have not gotten it yet, you got until the 20th of ESO to get your big special package prize. So, hooray! If you haven't gotten your Necron, get it now. Let me grab it. So, that being said, pop in over here. And here we go. Hopefully everybody's doing alright, I hope. Get through here. So yeah. Boom. There we go. Cheers, folks. We got shit to do. And of course, we got this, we are enlightened, and we are farmers. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Curse my thought. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly cursing. But that's neither here nor there. Yes.
Leave us alone. I don't want to become a blood fiend.
You thought I was playing. Oh, fuckers wanted to play! Get rid of that shit and move on up. I'm like, are you specifically timing this? Like, oh, right. We gotta fucking do this. Talk to Jonah Monroe's. tells me that I probably shouldn't be trusting her too much. Let's talk to Jonah, shall we?
Stop talking to me. Bad voice, go away. Mother, please help me. We'll make you better, Mother. I promise.
Okay, well, being from Florida, we learned not to fucking be crazy, but at an early age, even though we have the files of crack cocaine that are time released to belong to age 18 in our veins. But that's neither here nor there. Plot, however, requires me to ask you, quote, what's wrong, unquote. So, what's wrong? Click.
Quiet. The bad one will taste your words on the air. He's coming closer. Blood fiends accompany him. So many blood fiends. They want our blood.
I don't know. I've thought about 3 packs of them upstairs. But, again, because the plot requires us to say this, are you saying that Rizal Jewel is near? Question mark. Click.
I saw Rizal Jewel in a dream. It was the night Crestshade was attacked. I could feel his presence. Now I always sense him. He watches, he waits, he's coming for us. Mother's worried sick about all this.
Is your mother all right? Question mark.
Mother's fine. I'm fine too. We're all fine here. Fine.
Honestly, if it were up to me, I'd be Baker acting your ass and be done with this, but you should come back to the camp, period. It's safer there, period.
No. That would be bad. I scared the others. They didn't like me. Besides, I don't want to draw Rizal Jewel to the camp. Tell the captain I'm sorry. I'll stay here. Maybe he'll leave the camp alone if I hide here with Mother.
Jonah, good.
Grab a tinnitus plant, grab a water hyacinth.
They came out of nowhere. Captain Genevieve is missing. Half the refugees are dead. Healer Odile is doing what she can to help.
Oh, fuck. Countess?
We didn't even have a moment's warning. By RK, the vampires. They struck so fast.
Alright. Well, I don't see Captain Genevieve or Darian.
When the vampires attacked, Genevieve and Darian charged right into the thick of the battle. I lost sight of them since I stayed to defend the camp, but I could hear Genevieve calling out orders. Perhaps some of the guards saw what happened after that.
I'll talk to the guards.
Here. Take these healing poultices. You might as well help me tend to the soldiers while you're talking to them. I'd appreciate it, and so will they.
Alrighty then. My body.
Did Countess Tamrith give you a poultice for me?
Yep.
Thank you. This will help my wounded arm. The vampires, They attacked without warning.
Any word on Captain
No, I'm
Genevieve?
sorry. Everything was happening so fast. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of crying, and a lot of confusion. I wish I could be of more help.
It's alright. Remick next.
Give me a few moments to catch my breath, and I'll be back on my feet in no time.
Countess thought you might need this.
Thank you. For a noble, the Countess sure knows how to make a proper poultice. I took a few hits, but I'm luckier than most, I suppose.
Trying to find the
She
Captain
ordered us
Genevieve.
to defend the camp and protect the refugees. Then she was off.
Lieutenant Spook. It's
These poor bastards. They're just trying to find someplace safe, but disaster seems to follow after them.
Countess Tamrith wanted to give you a poultice from petty cash.
Ah, a healer's poultice. Good. I prefer a bandage over a potion. I always found healing potions to taste rather like bog iron ale after it was strained through sweaty horsehair.
You need to find Captain Genevieve.
Or after what looked like a dark cloud to the west over by the river. Pretty sure it was that necromancer we were hunting. The Captain Lowe's necromancer.
Let's talk to the good Capitan. Stormhaven. And Riverside. Oh, goody! That actually helps out a fair bit. To be honest. Goodness, this place is fucking straightforward as fuck. Look for the good Capitan. Darian.
It's merely a flesh wound. Think nothing of it. I'm worried about Captain Genevieve, though.
What happened?
She caught sight of Rizzlejewel and rushed after him. I, of course, followed. His vampires surrounded us, and while I was...
What about you?
I'd just slow you down.
I got questions.
A blasted vampire actually got a decent cut in on me. But I was pretty busy trying to protect Genevieve. The House Tamrith sisters are both brave and good women. Please help Genevieve if you can.
What happened with the camp while I was caught unawares?
Soldiers were diligent enough. But I think that thrice-damned Argonian used magic to mask their approach. They moved in so quickly and quietly that a good third of the camp was down before Genevieve and I could react.
And you're certain Rizal Jewel came over this way?
Oh, yes, indeed. If I could get my hands on that damn lizard, I swear I'd make a pair of boots from his hide. And then I'd put them on and stomp through troll poop. The people in the camp were just villagers. Now most are dead. Poor bastards.
Jonah?
Mother is sad. Mother is hungry. But it makes me a little sick to watch her eat.
What kind of terrible things?
Jewel likes to take parts from different bodies and make entirely new creatures. Please,
Secret type-
please don't hurt me. I need to take care of Mother. There. I helped. Mother always says I should help others. Just squeeze through there. Mother is hungry.
Let's take the Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Past the bullshit! Secret, 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 secret tunnel! Baron Violet and more. And now let's go kill that bastard Rizal. Four for the price of one. There we go. That actually helps out a fair bit.
Feast, my children. Feast on bones.
If you hurt my sister, I'll kill you myself!
Arise, my children. Attack!
Where's my sister? Where is she?
Don't know, but right now I am about to examine the journal. Boy, Miss King Rancer, if this person called him mad. It turned out Rizal Jewel was a devotee of King Rancer of Rubenspire. Some called him mad. He called him a genius and visionary. A man ahead of his time. Did he care that I enjoyed the occasional spirit? That I saw a path to power in the intricacies of the dark arts? No, he encouraged me. I was always grateful to King Rancer for that, since some kind of other path was to be followed. I knew I had to find new directions that had King's forces closed upon Traitor's Tor. I knew that Count Tamworth had left me with me or my was too stubborn to take any suggestions I made seriously. I offered my services to Baron Montclair at the first opportunity. We made each other's acquaintance at one of the king's functions, and he seemed the most suitable for my ultimate plans. I knew that Count Tamworth would have nothing to do with me or my special talents, and Baron Doral was too stubborn to take any suggestions I made seriously, but Montclair he could persuade, he could manipulate, and he could forge the weapon and use to achieve King Rancer's revenge. It was easy enough to convince Count Verandis to aid my cause, and a simple forget he draught was enough to wipe the memories from him. Getting his blood vassal to imbibe the potion was child's play. And when Verandis fed, the alchemy passed from the vassal to him. It was just my good fortune that the Baron's wife was as ill as she was. They were also worried about her, desperate for a miracle. They accepted what I offered them without question. But enough of the past. It is the future I am more interested in now. My living necromancy experiment worked. I was able to take the living flesh of others and create a totally different living creature. Even now, it grows more powerful than the ruins of Crest Shade. I was just head out and ravage the countryside. Is it knocked down by the intelligence or demeanor of those who gave living flesh to its creation? It's new to me to be ready to obey my every command, and that's what I can do with such creatures. Out. As soon as I enter our creation south, this time the outcome will be much different from your answers. Or this time the High King will fall. I have foreseen the power of the alien relic told me so. Well, he definitely is in that case. And now we gotta head out here. Time to move the plot along home. Oh dear.
Thank the light! Genevieve, my sister! You're alive! Wait, what happened to... No! No! Not you, Genevieve! Not you!
What? Where am I? Sister? What has he done to me? What have I done?
Genevieve! Oh, Genevieve! We'll figure this out. Just stay calm. Please, I need your assistance.
What have I done? What have I done? I thought I could kill the bastard, but instead he turned me into a monster.
Oh. What is it?
Genevieve, my sister. Rizal Jul afflicted her with his blood curse. She's becoming a vampire. Vampires are evil. Totally, utterly evil. But by RK, this is my sister.
What do you want to do?
I wish there was another way. But I must be strong. Vampires are unholy, evil. I can't let my sister become one of these monsters. She has to die. It will be a mercy. Please, talk to Genevieve. I hate this, but I wish there was another...
Alright.
I can see it in your eyes. I'm turning, becoming one of those things. No, I refuse to give in to despair. I want to live. God damn it, I want to live.
How do we know you won't become a
I
monster?
heard what my sister said. She thinks I'm evil, unholy. But it's still me. I'm still the shield of House Tamrith. I'm still her little sister. We've seen it before. Not every vampire is a monster. I can control this. I want to live.
Well, on the one hand, obviously, you can't really argue with the Countess too much here. But on the other hand, we don't have a king, and the High King is back over in Shornhelm. So, also, for randos, if anybody can fucking teach you not to succumb totally to the base blood curse, it would be him. So, yeah, you deserve to live.
Thank you, my friend. You are wise and merciful. I will prove to my sister that I am...
This decision will come back to haunt us. Mark my words. Let's just get out of this vile cave and let the light guide our path.
Now, let's see. Hold on just a moment, folks. BRB. Alrighty then, my apologies about that. Had to deal with a idiot dog. But that's neither here nor there. So, back to this. Oh, hello! I might as well jump in. Return to Darien, talk to Hans the cell.
I call this a successful day. We beat Rizal.
I'm
There we
so
go.
being able to shove my blade deep into Rizal Jewel. I was kind of looking forward to that. I'll make sure Captain Genevi gets the same training I received. It's the least I can do.
Thank you, Grandis.
Thank you for your trust and faith in me. I won't forget it.
Pray that your decision to save my sister wasn't a mistake. I shall look to RK for tolerance, but I'm not sure. Yes, our work here is done.
Ready to move on, hero? They won't be...
While we're over here, we're gonna go ahead, pop over here. There we go. Normally I wouldn't drop into this, but they're just so close together, you might as well. I'll go ahead and do this. There we go.
Aid me! To the side!
And ready to kill it ill.
Oh, the clitter-clatter of...
Get rid of all of this crap. And then platinum necklace.
Trade with Khajiit?
Oh,
Only a fool refuses to trade with...
there we go. Use. Alrighty then. Ooh, soldier. It's a lever door. That would be why we couldn't do too much. 4 frost downs, eh? That'll work. Oh, oh.
Summon the blood sacrifice.
Bring forth the victim child!
God of schemes, we offer this victim to honor you.
Through the power of innocent blood, bring forth your anchor and let 2 worlds become one!
Bind this
Trippy.
world with your chains. Draw it ever closer to your realm.
Alright!
Now, kill!
stocking hat.
Where has little Abner Thar run off to? Where does he hide? I admire your tenacity, mortals.
And we're over here. Run up here and then just. Frost Downs. We'll just save some time and do the fast travel to Shornhelm and then head out the East Gate. Dude. Bulge. Alrighty.
I'm sorry, sir. I tried, but
Why
no one here
will
is
you
willing
not
to
listen?
enlist.
Beef with it.
Unacceptable, Captain.
Must I tie up torch
Either
to your
deliver me
tail again to
recruits or
teach
deliver
you?
me your resignation.
Stupid horse. Does not even know how to do what he is told. I have a good mind just to feed the stupid thing to the dogs.
Well, then maybe you'd be interested in trading him. Sorry for this gem.
You mean you would actually trade me that for this unworthy beast? If you're willing. Ha! You're as crazy as that dog-loving boy Handre.
You're afraid.
Fadil, what are you doing? Wait, no. Come back here, you stupid beast. I cannot...
Understood, and then promptly looked it. Would you expect otherwise? We'll have to make our way to the Lorcata Hills here in just a moment. Here. Yo, Frost Downs. I don't even know why it's even got its own little mini map here. It's a way station, essentially. And in Mid-Ribbon Spire, no less. Well, let's mine this plat scene. And let's get this one. Oh, alrighty then. There we go. We've got that taken care of, so... So there's one in a pub dungeon.
No, you will not take my grandchildren from me.
I have no intention of going anywhere near your grandchildren, lady.
Strike now!
Didn't quite work out as expected, so we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way here, and I really don't want to do this. Sky Shard! Oh, alrighty then. See. Unfortunately, they made it a fucking invisible wall, which is dick move, by the way, game. Mm-hmm. So, here we go. Miranda's Orcata Hills.
There you are.
Orcata Hills.
Ah, I take it Gwendis found you. And I assume that you dealt with Rizal Jul. A forgotten hole of ruins in the desolate Lokrata Hills. I found a trap door that should grant us access to the chambers beneath, but it's locked tight. Look around for a way to open the trap door and I'll meet you.
Alright.
Of course. It isn't as though we're trying. Rhea was a sweet young woman, committed to her family and infatuated. Her father gave her command of a portion of his troops, just as he did with Rizal Jul. When you restored my missing memories, I recalled that I'm not sure, but there must be something here that we need.
Thankfully, fucking around with a, Getting key to Janoran. Somebody decided to ignore instructions. Laser-based skeever removal. You gotta love it. And then you gotta clean up the fucking mess.
Did you find anything that might help us?
Hold on. Give me a moment. Oh, come off it. Dude, I fucking...
Did you find anything that might... What are you still doing standing there? There's something...
There we go.
Over here. Did you find anything that might help us?
Not yet, hold on. I gotta fucking do this, so yeah. Ooh, Thieves Trap. Now it's in stolen shipment. A natural hand set. Lokrata Ruins.
Did you find anything that might help us?
Yes, we did.
It is. A veil has been cast upon these ruins. It's just as I expected. Lorea knew I'd come here and has placed an obstacle in our way. As I feared, the delay caused by my missing memories allowed Montclair to reach this place before us. Lorea has placed a veil upon these ruins, and we push forward.
Tear.
I can handle these pitiful creatures. Together, we can fight our way through. The way ahead appears blocked. I'm sure it's another illusion. The veil hid this gauntlet of traps from us. We need to move through this area with caution. A real chasm or another illusion? Probably shouldn't chance it. See if you can locate another tear.
New tear.
This way. With the veil torn, I can see a way up over there. Another obstacle. Look how the rubble blocks those doors. Come talk to me when you have a moment. Look how the rubble blocks the front of the door. We're close to the end of the veil. I can
One more tear. After that lengthening contact with hers. Tear!
Hopefully that's the last of the veil. Let's see if we can get through that door now.
Should be. Everything's changed back over to normal.
My friend, I'll meet you on the other side. I think what we're looking for is just beyond this chamber. The item we seek is through here. Follow me. This must be what we're looking for. Amazing. It's as though it has been waiting for us all of this time. I wonder... is this book real, or just another of Lorea's illusions? Remarkable. It appears to be an intact... This is all about the remnant of light. Before it became corrupted. It mentions that the remnant requires a vessel to make full use of its limitless... That seems likely. Between the relic's magic and the vampiric abilities I inadvertently...
So, let's go ahead and find ourselves some nice things close. Ah, he threw a veil in a veil.
Well, my friend, it appears that the book is real and not part of Lorea's illusion. While I continue my research, Baron Gwendis reported Very well. Ask your question. Finished. As far as I can... Certain.
Bad puppies! No biscuit for you! So... You have 31 skill points. Alrighty then. There we go. Hey. So, we got more stuff to do. And let's see, we are here. I know we should probably end up doing this here, but we should definitely get some more skills done. Let's see, we are here, they are there, and we need to do some stuff. There we go. And let's see. And I think we're actually good there. And 129, 657. Basically, boost those up, and we've got pretty much everything that a guy needs to get going.
Too old, my tusk. I'll show him too old.
Oh, yay! The mayor's house is open and free. There we go. Alana, advisor to House Tamrith. And it's an Aegis Guild level. And that took me only about a good 20 seconds to... Stuff will, Oh well. Somebody at least had some fun. Baron Doral, I presume.
Join us. Those damn Montclairs have locked me out of my own city. If any of my people have been hurt, I'll kill Montclair and his daughter with my bare hands.
What can I do to help with that?
You know how to get things done. Join up with Scordo and help him find a way into the city. I'll keep the troops on alert and ready to move on your signal.
Well, where should I get started looking for Scordo, by the way?
I sent Scordo and a small group to establish a secure base among the farmhouses outside the city. He's supposed to find a way into North Point and then send us a signal. Since that hasn't happened yet, I assume he's still working on it.
Smart assumption. Anybody know who Scordo took with him?
Countess Tamrith went with him. Against my better judgment, I might add. And that fancy knight Darien decided to tag along. He's gotten rather friendly with Scorda since he arrived. I hope they can slip inside, or this is going to be a long siege.
Well, they do know each other. They're fighter skills, so they should be good. Who's running the show over with Montclair's forces?
Reports indicate that Baron Montclair hasn't been seen. Though this mess has his fingerprints all over it. His daughter Larea, on the other hand, isn't afraid to show her face. We're assuming she's in command here.
Any info you can tell me about Larea?
Prior to her mother's illness, she was a young woman. A real magic-using prodigy. Now it's like she's been replaced by a dark seducer.
Why would they take over the town?
An important trading center. House Dorel Holdings. Whoever controls the city controls the northern region of Rivenspire.
Can we expect any help inside?
Elec was in charge while I was at Shornhelm. If he's still alive, he must be somewhere inside the city. Beyond that, the entire populace is loyal to House Dorel. But I have no idea what kind of forces Montclair set loose within my city.
Agreed. So if they're alive, they'll be helpful. If they're dead, we're at least at a level of no harm, no foul. And as for Elec, well, we'll figure that out when we cross that bridge. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk to my third favorite drinking companion. The Royal Eyes of High King Emmerich only. He so loves it when I start these reports this way. House Tamrith Rivenspire's holdings primarily in the western half of the region with numerous business interests that include agriculture, mercantiles, and commerce. He was a thriving trade with lands in the south that eventually had strong ties with Stormhaven in the city of the west. In many ways, the rivalry that marks the interplay of the three most prominent noble houses of Rivenspire, Tamrith, Dorel, and Montclair, dates back to the late period of the First Era, as each house established its reputation and its fortune in the region. Prosper of the three Tamrith is the strongest tradition of piety and religious commitment. The house is often called upon arcade as its personal and most favorite decade. As High King is well aware, a good portion of his youth was spent in company to inspired nobles. Baron Esmark Tamrith and Count Mirandus Ravenwatch. And so it was with a heavy heart that the military might of Ares and its allies had to be turned against Rivenspire. More than a decade ago, at the time, King Rancer Shornell declared war upon Ares and forced his nobles to join in this effort. Whatever their true feelings toward Ares, the nobles as the Rivenspire obeyed the call of their king and pulled troops against the High King. In short order, House Tamrith withdrew support of King Rancer. House Tamrith withdrew support for King Rancer and petitioned for peace. House Dorel was quick to follow suit. Only House Ravenwatch, a relatively small, concerning the other noble houses of Rivenspire, never took up arms. They remained completely neutral throughout the year-long conflict. House Montclair, meanwhile, continued to support King Rancer almost to the bitter end. Finally surrendering to the Wayrest Alliance just before the battle that pushed Rancer's remaining forces back to the place now known as Traitor's Tor. In the aftermath of the conflict, Baron Tamrith emerged as a powerful force for peace and cooperation. It was his idea to form the ruling triumvirate to govern the region in the High King's name. Leaders of all three local houses pledged their loyalty to the High King Emmerich. High King approved the new triumvirate, but also promised to select a new king as inward measure, but promised to select a new king as Shornhelm at the first opportunity. This one reminds the High King that this promise is yet to be fulfilled. Baron Esmark married the daughter of House Elda, Janice, who thus combining their fortunes and stronger political entity. The couple was blessed with 2 daughters, the pragmatic, thoughtful Eseld, the strong and somewhat wilder Ginny. 4 years ago, Eseld left Rib inspired to broaden her education's religious studies in Shornell, where she was a guest at the hiking school for the majority of that time. During the same period, young Ginny, against her father and sister's wishes, joined the Shornham Guard. Zelda excelled in her studies, taking particular interest in history, politics, diplomatic studies, and theology. This demonstrated a deep conviction in the teachings of our carrying the way of the light, while also surpassing her contemporaries as a healer, championing critical contests. It was clear that she fully prepared herself to eventually take on the mantle of Astain's leader. She likewise surpassed expectations, seeking demonstrating prowess, military strategy, and the leaders of battleship and other rapid promotions, eventually becoming captain of the National Guard. Additional role in Shornhill military forces, she also headed up the personal troops of House Tamra. For the record, in time of war or other emergencies, it is not uncommon for House troops to join the Sea Guard to form a single fighting force. The Navy has a fault and uses contemporary law. So I might say constant action. It is with sad tidings that I report the death of Baron Esmark Tamra. Passed away just a few short months ago of natural causes. The seldom of Stormhaven returned, but inspired to take advantage of the leader of their house. Now, as Countess Zelda, she has taken her father's place as part of the ruling triumvirate of River. So far, she's been performing admirably in the role despite her constant disagreements with Baron Doral. However, how she will interact with Baron Montclair is yet to be demonstrated, as the Baron has been absent from court the past few months, tending to the needs of his ailing wife. Barring unforeseen circumstances, I see a bright future ahead for the newly appointed Countess of House Tamrith for the High King, Chancellor Regina Troywa, Department of Interior Affairs. Basically, Auntie M's been a busy, busy boy. Uncle Maria and Aunt M.
You walked into the wrong farmhouse, Montclair!
Dude, chill.
Well, kiss a troll and call me Pumpkin. I know you from Shornhelm. Did Baron Dorel send you? I was the orc, in the cage. Not my most shining moment, but it's not like I'm a noble or anything. No matter. I'm just glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here too, Scordo. Why did they get up to Montclair soldier, though?
Disguise. What's wrong? Don't you like it? Is my helmet on crooked or something? We're going to sneak into
the mask is unnecessary.
Not usually my approach, but Countess Tamrith and Darien helped us get this far.
Speaking of which, there is the sex past.
No idea. He went to scout around and hasn't come back yet. So far, we've learned the patrols outside the city consist of untrained fighters with orders to keep people away. Only the officers seem to know what's going on inside.
Found a way to get inside yet?
I suggested busting a hole in the wall, but the Countess decided we just save that as a last resort. Darien went out to search while we took care of the farmers. They came to us for help, but you know how the Countess feels about refugees.
Understood. Trust me. I think she would have done that regardless of the refugees, but... And now let us find Darien.
Can you believe it? The officers won't tell us a thing. We're not even allowed in the city.
Bow, 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 bow. There we go. And Lady Lyria assures us that successors in Paris and march towards Journal will begin shortly.
Can you believe it? The officers won't tell us a thing. We're not even allowed in the city.
If
Can you
you
believe
have a
it?
problem,
The officers
go
won't
talk
tell
to
us a
Captain
thing.
Kala.
We're
I
not
saw
even
her
allowed
giving
in
that
the
new
city.
transfer a piece of her mind.
I saw that. She dragged the poor guy into the officers' quarters. I haven't seen either of them since.
That was easy. Sorry, that was easy. Darian was seen heading into the officers' quarters. Locate officers' quarters and use key. Dorel farmhouse. Find Darian. Should be here. Kala is greasy hide and very swimsuity. And Darian is eating a sandwich. Honestly, this is not the worst thing I have seen out of Darian.
I was wondering when you were gonna show up. Want a bite?
And, well, I know, it's hungry work, but I do have to legally ask, what's going on here, question mark.
Reconnaissance, but keep your voice down. No need to wake the good captain. And know what I learned? There's not a single guard in North Point. Not a one.
Oh, really?
Lorea ordered them to get out and to keep everyone away.
And, well, that's good to know. But, again, for the plot, is that all? Question mark.
Isn't that enough? I was fairly proud of that bit of espionage. But you're right, there's more. The good captain here let slip that there's a smuggler's tunnel.
Oh, cool!
My, Sir Darian. That was impressive. But when it comes to smugglers' tunnels, I think there's a thing or two I can teach you.
I'm not sure how to respond to that. Why don't you find out what our vampire vixen is talking about?
I must say, Darian certainly has a way with the ladies. That's not how I'd go about extracting information from the enemy, but I can't fault his results. The old smuggler's tunnel should lead into the city, if we can get through it.
What do you mean, if?
Well, the smugglers who use the tunnels installed a gate. Gives them a monopoly on the black market in North Point. The tunnel will get us into the city, if we can get past the locked gate.
Well, any idea where we can find ourselves a key?
The smuggler boss is a tough pirate. Goes by the name of Lagra. If anyone has a key, it's her. But the Montclairs are boats that approach the city. There are wrecks up and down the coast. If Lagra's still alive, that's where we'll find her.
I almost forgot about the drops. Apparently, there are ESO drops, an ESO drop available for this thing, so... Oh, cocksucker! You wanna fucking die! Blap! Yeah, I know I should probably not go anywhere near this fucking place, but there is... Puss! Puss, 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 puss. Message in a bottle. All the audacity, they attacked my ship for no reason. Me approaching north point of the tunnel in one Christian's temple. Probably either way I can, only sure it's well into this quarter. Captain Magra. That up. You have to wait till later, I think. Child, please. You are lucky. My ass is even responding to you.
What do you think you're doing on my ship? Do you know what I did to the last stowaway I found?
Oh, and you slip in North Point without being seen.
Well, the last time I looked, my hold didn't lead into the city. Wait a moment. My key! If you're one of those Montclair bastards, I won't go down without a fight. Now give me back my key.
Hey, if you start fighting, a sunken ship's gonna be used to your problems, bitch.
Well, you're a tough one, aren't you? Alright, we'll do it your way. I was coming back to get my key. I need to get into North Point myself. Rescue my gang. Why should I let you have the key when I have my own needs to consider?
I got an army. And you open up the city, and go back to the status quo.
At the moment, all I care about is the safety of my gang. They were inside when the city fell. The tunnel is inside the cove beneath the lighthouse. That key will unlock the trapdoor.
Over here, by the rocks. Come
Find
on.
this.
I'll take you to where the others are waiting. Tell us you found something, hero. We could use some good news.
I'm not interested in news.
Tell me you found something good, hero.
To get us into those tunnels.
Alright.
Tell me you found something good, hero.
Got the key to the tunnel. Gave me the
Let's go see
license.
what Lorraya's doing in there.
What do you
North
mean?
Point. It just feels empty. I sense life in there, but it's faint. Barely perceptible. We need to be ready for anything. His lordship,
Let's
the
get back in
Baron,
there.
wants us to head inside, see what's going on, and secure the area. I need to let Verandus know what's going on. In the meantime, talk to Scordo. He knows the city like the back of his hand.
So it's just us mortals from here on in? It's fine with me. I don't mind admitting that the idea of friendly vampires kinda creeps me out.
Look, when you said you had a plan.
North Point was my home for the last few years, so I know the place pretty well. Never snuck in through a smuggler's tunnel, though. We need to sneak in slowly, one at a time.
Let's go. There we go. Put that there. There. It's in the lock. And now we can head inside.
Hold on! I'm coming with you!
Head up to Lanthorn. And head downstairs. And helps me out a fair bit.
Let's check the buildings. There has to be one we could use as a safe location.
Keep Alex' house to start.
Innkeep Bollock lived here. I hope he isn't one of these blood fiends. Anyway, this place is too small for our needs. Let's keep looking.
Alright, let's keep finding ourselves a place.
This should do nicely. Let's make sure it's clear.
Looks good.
Go on. Go find the rest of our assault team. Because you're gonna go back out there and let them know where we are. Watch your arms out.
Foul creatures! Well, that's never happened before. Look out! Behind you! Watch out! They're coming out of the woodwork! I lost track of the Baron and the Countess when I heard the innkeeper scream, but I was too late. He gave me the key to the inn before he died. I think he tried to tell me something, but I couldn't make it out. Be on your guard. Here comes more of those monsters. Just so you know, this isn't a usual occurrence. Oh, who am I kidding? This happens to me all the time. Can I assume the house you emerged from is our safe location?
Yep.
Of course it is. I'll just wander over and have a little lie down. It's all the same with you.
Letting a noblewoman wander alone through a city full of vampires and blood fiends. What was Scordo thinking?
Well, look, no real plan truly gets deemed up, off scot-free after the first engagement. The good news, though, we did find a safe location, Shearing Manor near the inn.
RK guides our way as usual. Are they all like this? The people of North Point? Did Larea turn them all into these vile creatures?
I have yet to find anybody who hasn't turned yet.
May the light watch over them. Praise RK. I can't believe that sweet Larea would do something like this to our people.
Believe it, Countess?
Let's meet at the manor. We have plans to make, and I fear our time grows short. The light preserve us.
Light preserve us and pass magical ammunition. Lord Ellic's office.
Alec, where can you be?
Oh, there you are. Have you found anything yet? I thought my son might be hiding here, in his office. But all I found was his journal. You might as well have a look.
Just tell me what it says.
Alec and I haven't always seen eye to eye, and he's made no effort to hide his feelings about me in his journal. He does mention the arrival of Lady Larea, though. I'll tell you more when we gather with the others. No reason to repeat myself.
Kyrene Manor is where, as RFOB, Squirto set it up there.
Serene Manor?
Serene.
I know it well. Nice to see we finally found a good use for that pompous ass. I'll meet you there. We'll discuss the contents of my son's journal when the entire team is... Try not to let the blood fiends suffer when you kill.
I try my best, but one cannot make any promises in this day and age. Alright, now that we've dealt with the Alpo brigade.
I heard a rumor that someone braved the lightless oubliette and saved the last Ayleid king. Didn't even get alarmed when she started turning people into blood fiends.
More blood fiends? I hate this. Just give me something to hit already. But it does sound like your son betrayed North Point, Baron.
It's the Remnant. It put Alec under her spell. I'm surprised he was even able to write in his journal. Maybe that was his way of warning us. Veranda sent me to help. Said he needed to do some more research. I swear the man's got his head buried in that old book he found in Lorkrata.
According to my waste of a son's own journal, he practically gave Larea the keys to the city.
The Baron was just filling us in on what was written in his son's journal. Spell or no, Alec has a lot to answer for. If he's even still alive.
So now that we have a safe house and an assault team, what's next?
First, we need to find out if anyone survived Lorea's private party. The Countess heard noises coming from the inn. It's not much to go on, but at least it's a place to start looking.
Well, thankfully Darian said the innkeeper gave him a key.
So Darian accomplished something useful after all. Go upstairs and get that key. Funny thing, Darian was scratched and battered, claimed the blood fiends bit him. But the Countess didn't find a single bite mark on him. Guess he was mistaken.
What do you think we'll find at the end?
Part of me wants to find Larea in there. Then we could put a blade through her and be done with this business. but I really hope the townsfolk have crowded in there and barricaded the doors. Either way, we need to get in there and see.
Okay. Let's get the inn key from our poor sweet Darien here. Countess.
Darien can't talk right now. I gave him something to relieve his pain, and to quiet him down for a little while. The man does love the sound of his own voice.
What did you give him? Well, I do have to ask, for, plot reasons, quote, what did you give him, question mark? I'm fairly certain that I already know the answer to this. It's either some sort of opioid or the business end of your teamite when you get started with that.
The end of my staff. Right to the side of his head. Best way to quickly quiet a delirious soldier.
Called it!
He was making enough noise to give away our presence, and I was in no mood to fight a horde of those creatures.
And I do have to ask this again, of course. Did you find a key while you were bandaging him up, question mark?
A key? Yes. He was holding on to it rather tightly. I had to pry it from his grip before I could tend to his injuries. Is it important?
Key to the end here.
RK provides. Bless us all. I heard sounds coming from the inn as I made my way here. Now we can get inside and see what's in there.
Good thinking. Let's unlock the inn and see what horrors await us.
I'm going with you to check on the inn. Scordo, when we give the signal, call in the army.
Alright, let's go, Baron. Let's go see what mess your son allegedly wrought.
Right behind you.
Good, good, good. And here's our inn. Unlock the barrier. And we get through to the sloshing tankard. And search. Jeez, that took forever to fucking spit out a damn fucking cross.
Like this.
Let's check upstairs. Someone must have survived this nightmare.
Be silent. We don't want them to hear us.
It's alright, we're here to help.
Whatever you may be, I advise you to go away and leave us alone. These people are under my protection, and I will not allow you to harm them.
Or we can get you out of here.
We are perfectly safe up here. Thank you all the same. Now go away. You have more than enough victims to suit your needs. I won't allow you to have any more.
Dude, not with Lorea. We're only here to help.
That's just what I'd expect one of Lorea's minions to say. Now leave us alone.
You, in the attic. I am Allard, Baron of House Dorel, and I swear you will be safe in my hands.
It's good to see you're still alive, my old friend.
And you as well. But tell me, is Alec hiding up there?
I'm sorry to say, but no. I left him at your manor. He insisted that he wanted to stay.
Kariar is the Blade Master of House Dorel. He's a good man.
Alright.
It's good to see Baron Allard again. He's like a brother to me. It's been weeks since we last saw each other. I only wish this reunion was under better circumstances.
All things considered, I have a fairly good idea what you're about to tell me what happened next here, but I do have to technically ask, what happened here? Question mark.
When Lorea sealed the city and began turning people into blood fiends, I used my sword to cut a path to this inn and led as many as I could to safety.
How many survivors?
And there are more hiding around the city.
protected by members of the North Point Guard. I gave the order myself as soon as I saw what Larea was doing. I just wish Lord Ellic had been able to resist her as well.
What's Larea doing in North Point?
It started innocently enough. She had Lord Ellic call a gathering at the square. Then she addressed the crowd, saying how the blessing of Montclair would soon be upon us. That we would join her, love her. Then people started turning all around us.
She made a turn.
A spell, perhaps. I'm not really sure. She made some strange gestures and spoke a few arcane words. Then it was as if a wave of power flowed out of her.
Got angry.
Lady Larea has taken Dorel Manor as her own. But I have a key. Take it. Save as many of our people as you can. And be aware that Lord Ellic is still with her. He was a...
Alright.
I'll give the signal. It's time to liberate North Point from these monsters. Meanwhile, go to my manor and evict Montclair's daughter from the premises, with extreme prejudice.
Good fucking man, Baron! Good fucking man, you are. Time to send this bitch packing. With both barrels. Off the Alpo and on the crack cocaine. Another locked barrier. Away, and then enter Dorel Manor. Here the Cavalier Clowns. 15 to see reliable anchorage. Find Lord Ellic.
Ah, all the nobles have gathered. What an excellent party. Someone new? How exciting! Come up, come up! You must introduce yourself before you can join the festivities. Oh, I know you. You must be the one her beautiful.
What's going on here?
For our grand celebration. We're celebrating the new and better life. Careful, friend. That's the... Probably. But it's not what you... My lady is upstairs. I'm sure she...
Oh, wonderful.
Fellow nobles, the glorious blessing of Lady Larea is almost upon us. Let us prepare ourselves to bask in her presence.
I can take your pain away. I can make you feel so much better. Well, well, well. You're not at all what I was expecting. That makes this so much more exciting.
Really?
Let me take a look at you. So you're the one who dispatched my father's pet Argonian. Well done, by the way. Well done. I'm so glad you're here. I was becoming dreadfully bored with Ellic and the rest of these silly nobles.
Well, that's good. So, let me go ahead and ask Andus, say, tell me why I shouldn't take this sword and stick it up your vagina.
Isn't it fascinating? You want to strike me, but your weapon hangs loosely at your side. I wonder why that is. Oh, I know. It's because I will it.
What are you doing to the nobles?
The nobles are in danger? You want to save them? How sweet.
I am going to stop you.
Trying to resist me? Oh, what sport we shall have.
Time to break this bitch.
You need to resist her, my friend.
Yep.
I ask only one small, insignificant...
You must break free of her spell before all is lost.
Don't worry.
Give yourselves totally and completely to me. Northwood has given so much to me already. So many devoted worshippers. So much...
Just as in Locrata, Larea has cast a veil. It hides her, protects her. You must find a way to enter the illusion. The basement. I can feel slight imperfections in the spell down there.
Hello. Examine the tear in the veil.
The veil is a powerful illusion, but just as at Locrata, you can manipulate its power using a tear. You have entered the Vale. Now find Loraya and finish this.
Let's.
As usual, Verandis once again ruins my fun. I guess I'll just have to destroy you now. Pity. But I know this game. Attack! You hate me, don't you? Why does everyone hate me? See if I can make them know. They will share their life essences with me.
Loraya, I never wanted it to come to this. I had hoped to save Loraya from this fate.
Yeah.
Or else I should have been the one to end her campaign. I'm sorry this unfortunate task fell to you.
Not sure what happened.
Loraya gathered the nobles here, played with them, forced them to love her. Your perceptions are excellent. With Loraya's death, the power of the Veil fades.
What? I've lost. What happened? By the Eight. Who did this? Loraya Montclair. Yes, she arrived here. She said she was here to help. Then I need to get outside. Find my father. I need to make sure that North Point's all right.
Gather the nobles and head outside.
Give us a moment to compose ourselves. People, listen to me. Let's head outside and make sure the rest of the city is secure.
In the name of High King Emmerich, and in accordance with the laws of the land, I hereby order the arrest of Alec Dorel for treason and the death of his kinsman.
But father, it wasn't my fault.
You allowed an enemy into our city, into our home. Dozens fell to these monsters because you couldn't ignore a pretty face.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I'm not even sure what happened. Loraya said she wanted to help, and I'm sorry.
Apologies won't bring our people back. It won't return honor to our family name. Guards, take Alec away. You are dead to me, Alec. Dead to me.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, father. It won't happen again. Are you going to free me?
If you ask me, the Baron was too easy on his son. People died on his watch. Blatant incompetence at its finest.
Tough family, huh? Not sure it was his fault exactly, but I've been known to do some crazy things for a woman. Never anything like this, though. I do have limits, you know.
Yes.
The Baron can be a harsh man, but I always thought him to be fair and even-handed. To throw his own son in the dungeon for crimes he doesn't remember? That may be extreme, even for Allard.
Ready then. Baron?
You may not believe this, but that wasn't how I wanted our reunion to play out. But laws were broken. People died. I can't ignore our laws. Not even to save my son.
Honestly, Baron, I'm not even sure that's the proper response. No, this is your read. I mean, he was under magical influence, apparently. Magic and Nick basically causes some fucking weird shit.
I left Alec in charge. The safety of North Point was his responsibility. Someone has to answer for the deaths he caused this day. If I was in his position, I would expect the same treatment.
Well, hasn't Loraya paid for his crimes, after all? She was essentially controlling his mind when he's dead.
Loraya paid, and for that I thank you. But Alec wasn't under a spell when he was at North Point. That was his choice. I won't leave him here to make the same mistake again.
Well, Verandis wants us to bring the army to Shrouded Pass.
Shrouded Pass? That means Montclair is in the Doomcrag. Then the time has come to strike down the traitor and restore peace to our shores. But first I want to thank you for helping the people of North Point. I won't forget your bravery. It's been a grueling day. Restock and rest. Then the time has come to recount...
Arcade, preserve us. I don't relish the idea of climbing that cursed...
Alrighty.
Explored a few alien ruins in my time.
So Montclair...
There we go. We'll go ahead and exit out here past Ribbon Spire. That would have been very bad. That's another skill point.
Good day to be out on the sea, isn't it?
No screeching, Pharaoh, Raven
And now.
Your mother was right. You are tired.
That you eat in air. Cut it. Fire Legends in red. Grab some mini silk. And then talk to Verandis.
My friend, I am sorry you had to be the one to end Lorea's troubled existence.
You're
Montclair
sure
is
he's here.
Of that there can be no doubt. The book we uncovered be, of course, a recent appellation. The Locratic Baron Montclair must...
So, yeah. Fun times with weapons. Pop that up here. Hello. Fourth.
The fans and their trinkets. It is weakness to rely on toys for strength. Mortals are strong, but not strong enough.
There we go. That was fun. What I'm going to do here, quickly, if I had a smuggler handy, I probably would, but as it stands, we'll have to use it.
plenty of...
So... Normally, this time I'm going to follow here because things like this that are non-set go. Two these necklaces and then buttons, and then buttons, pause. Dash. Tree dash. You can start 38 items right off the bat. And the peasants.
Unburden your pack.
Consumables. That.
Friend!
Sadly, I can't get rid of the hot shit, but unfortunately, it's not a problem. Now that we got that settled, and an entire dome to go with.
The large door straight ahead. Clearly, that's the main entrance. That's the way we should proceed.
Usually I just get on a horse and blap the fuck through this. I don't even know why I'm doing it like this. Oh, hello, another Thieves' Trove. And Arena Necropotence. Sounds a little ominous AF. Well, that was... Shrouded Pez. Portal chamber number 1.
I knew you would find the chamber and open. As our troops emerge from... Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Activate portal chamber number 2.
Second portal chamber should be on the 3rd level.
What's going on with the fucking damage output? I'm gonna have to check that out. There we go.
Another barrier blocks our way. Look around and see if you can find a way to disable it. I can use the Locrata text to help track.
Awake! The long eons of silence, to the knowledge of which I speak. You must understand the cycle of time to pass beyond this chamber.
Unga. Could mean iron. Or cold. I suppose this one refers to winter. Laurelace. The time of sweet water? That must refer to spring rains. Morelata? The dark light, dusk. I think this one was referring to autumn.
Mara, Wenya.
Shine? That's close, but not quite right. I'm guessing this refers to summer?
Okay. Lara, Wenya, Moril, Anka.
Awake! The long eons. Tell me, what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain? Time moves forward as sweet, a time of light and joy and abundant growth. The cycle advances, and end comes to all things. And like dusk comes before the night, a time of reaping, yes? Tell me true, if you really wish to pass. The last cycle, when warmth is... Our duty has been fulfilled.
The barrier has fallen. Portal chamber should be just a short way ahead.
Yep, we made it. We made it, folks.
The Doomcrag waits just beyond this chamber. Doomcrag and Baron Montclair.
To the switch.
I don't know how to get used to traveling by portal. Better than I expected. We should be.
Horrendous.
Once again, a battle won. I fear that Montclair never...
Has on the orders. So...
What word, my friend? Is Verandis ready for the troops to ascend the Doomcrag?
Ordered the troops to remain here and guard our 6.
Remain behind? And deny them the glory of being there when we achieve victory? Never! When Verandis starts his march to the top of the Doomcrag, we will be with him every step of the way.
Worried about Montclair's forces fucking us in the ass.
I'll leave enough soldiers to protect our flank, but our best soldiers are coming with me.
Do you believe that man? And to think, I thought him to be dashing and heroic. But enough of such matters. You aren't here to discuss my personal life. Tell me, what news from Count Ravenwatch? Are we ready to march against Montclair?
Brandis wants troops to stay here and guard our 6.
And as a little girl, I wanted a pet guar I could decorate with ribbons and call Penelope. But we don't always get what we want, especially in war. The light has guided us this far. It is not done with us yet.
So you're not going to do this for Brandis, please.
I thought I made that clear. The Count has been an invaluable ally, but he is not in charge of this expedition.
I'm trying to talk some sense into the Countess. She needs to abandon all this light nonsense and start trusting in herself and her own abilities. I think I'd have better success coaxing an Ogrim into my bed. The Countess won't listen to a word I say. She's convinced that religion is the answer to all our troubles. After this, I'm done with House Tamrith and beautiful nobles.
First off, don't sell yourself too short. Second, thanks for saying it.
Wouldn't be the first time I did something crazy, now would it?
I didn't fight my way up here just to wiggle my toes in front of a fire. There's killing to do. If Verandis tells me to wait here one more time, I may just have to stab him.
At least you made it this far.
Right. right. I made it all the way to a cozy camp where we sit around and make nice. Brandis contemplates his navel. Oh, what joy. Where I really want to be is next to Montclair, with my hands around his neck.
Well, I can't guarantee you be Montclair, but I can get you a Montclair if you hang around long enough. They should be around trying to fuck us in the ass. But do take care of yourself, Scordo. You got a pretty face. We'll have to let, Brandis knew that the nobles are full of,
You must go no farther.
idiocy. And no, yeah.
Turn back now.
Why do you stop us?
Save you from the fate that befell us, so when we came to this land, it was originally La Tanya. We were attacked by the savages that dwelled here before us. It became Abagandra, the lightless remnant, a beacon of death. Moreover,
Cross the bridge, talk to Mirandus, we gotta have a fun heart to heart.
You must do exactly as I taught you. Yes, the power of the remnant will call to you, tempt you. You must be strong enough to withstand that lure.
I'm ready for this. You know that. Stop treating me like I'm a novice, Verandis. I won't fail you. I won't let you down.
You have never disappointed me, Gladys. But the remnant is more powerful than you can imagine. Be on your guard. Now head inside. I'll join you in a moment.
Dr.
I trust you have spoken to Tamrith and Dorel. Are the soldiers standing guard at the second portal?
The nobles are idiots. They want to see this through to the end.
The fools! I just wish I would have realized our mistake before we made it this far.
Well, we both tried. And you did mention before, what mistake did you make?
I didn't realize that our proximity to the remnant would be our undoing. The remnant... No. It's too late for that now. We have to move forward.
Operation Lightning Stab Vampire Death is underway. Let's ride.
This is where it happened. Where Layla died, and Montclair changed.
Montclair's forces. I thought for sure we'd have a horde of blood fiends to make it through this place.
Montclair is a strategist. He's waiting for us to make a mistake that he can take advantage of. I fear that mistake is about to be made.
Soldiers, spread out. Secure this chamber.
My warning, Baron. This is no place for you.
You would deny our moment of glory, Count? The light shines on us this day.
There is no light here, Countess. Only darkness and death.
Arcade, protect us. What is that?
Baron Montclair. He's here.
Troops, on my command.
Welcome, Verandis. And like a good guest, I see you've brought me gifts to play with. Allow me to grant my blessing to your army.
This is exactly what I feared. He's turned our own troops into blood fiends.
How does it feel for one of those who you care about turn against you, Verandis? How does it feel? My daughter, you've taken everything I ever loved,
Baron,
Verandis.
I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
My daughter loved you, Verandis. She loved you!
The remnant. Power. It drove Larea insane. Are those giant skeletons?
There we go.
Strong, Mirandus. Your allies grant you strength.
Come out and face us, you coward. You can't hide from us forever.
Wyland, please. We can find a way to free you from this power.
To what end, my old friend? My wife is dead. My daughter killed by your own hand. What do I have if not this power? I think I prefer to let you experience my pain. My suffering. To let you see what it's like to lose everything you hold dear.
No, Montclair. Stop this madness.
Come, Gwendis. You look famished. Allow me to prepare you a feast fit for my new queen.
No, Montclair, please! I never should have brought everyone here. I should have handled this on my own.
Where did he take the others?
Never left the remnant chamber. He was able to defeat us by working through a projection.
How do we stop him?
The one who turned me. The answer to our problem rests with him. If we are going to defeat Montclair, you must trust me this one last time. I will not betray you.
One turn.
We can discuss that later. For now, we need to reach Gwendis before the remnant corrupts her and she feasts upon the others.
Let's go find Gwendis and the others.
Feel them. Gwendis, Tamrith, and Dorel.
Mid-tier Doomcrag.
Be on your guard. Montclair will do everything he can to stop us.
I know, that's why I'm busting through here like a fucking bat out of hell. Cocksucker. I gotta fucking trigger that.
Close. He sense that Gwendis is nearby. Gwendis? What has he done to you?
Mirandus, help. Please, help me. Their blood smells so good. These restraints, they won't hold me back much longer.
You must control yourself, Gwendis. We'll find a way to get you out of there. Show yourself, Wyland. Tell me what you want. Damn you, Montclair, answer me! I'm sorry, my friend, but it seems we're going to have to play Montclair's game to free the others. If we don't get Gwendis out of there soon, Montclair has constructed a blood ward to imprison Gwendis and the others. The Remnant. He's using alien magic to increase the power of the ward. Montclair will strike when I'm distracted. Then may luck.
That helped.
Gwendis, are you alright?
I did it. I resisted. I didn't feed. Wait. What happened to the nobles? Did I remember wrong?
They're fine, merely unconscious. I'm proud of your restraint, Gwendis.
What's going on in here? Is the Countess all right?
Damn it, Darian, slow down! Wait for me, you long-legged bastard!
Baron and the Countess are fine. but you both arrived just in time to move them to safety.
Take them out? But we just got here. We want to help take down Montclair. Neither of us has had a good fight in, well, it's been at least a couple minutes.
No, Darien, this battle is not one that you and Scordo can win. Leave Montclair to us.
But, oh, very well. But I get to help take down the next would-be world conqueror we come across. Deal?
As you wish, brave Darien, as you wish. And now, my friend, the time has come to face Montclair.
Chat.
Rivenspire needs Tamrith and Dorel. They will, with my help. Besides, I can't face Montclair just yet. If Montclair dies while connected to the Remnant, the relic breaks. That, my friend, is what I still need to work out.
Alright, top 4 game, Craig. Beat Montclair's ass. 1, 2, better not soon.
I'll make you pay for taking my daughter's life. The remnant trappings mean nothing. There is no hope for any of you. You ended me. But doomed Rivenspire. Let the power of the remnant burst free.
The remnant is cracking. You did it! The power threatens to break free. I can feel it. The power. I could consume it. Become stronger than I ever imagined. No. I can't give in to this temptation. I must remove the remnant from this place. Take it to the plane of my master. We need to talk. One last. Time is against us, my friend.
What's that?
Medusa, my oldest, most trusted ally. Tell her that House Ravenwatch is hers now. She must carry on our work. Continue to train Gwendis, and any others who need her help.
I don't understand. Why are you talking like you're, going to die, or get sent away, or, end up going away for at least 3 chapters and change?
Because I need to take this relic out of this realm. It needs to be transported to a place where it can't do any harm. It is the only way to make certain that Rivenspire is saved. The deal has already been made. It's either this, or allow everyone to turn into the very fiends we worked so hard to save them from.
Damn fucking verandas being noble as fuck.
You actually survived the destruction of the Doomcrag? That's remarkable.
Well, Veranda saved me at the last moment.
Really came through in the end. He was a good man. For just barely. We made it out right before the damn mountain came crashing down. Before we
get back,
you need to talk to Gwendis. She's not taking this well. I even tried my sad face. It usually works. She almost bit my head off. Anyway, we'll see you back in Shornhelm. All right, everyone. Let's gather up our injured and get out of here.
Darien's right.
He's really
There's
gone,
nothing
isn't
left
he?
for us here. We need to return to the High King and let him know what happened.
Mage, we need a portal. To Shornhelm, if you please.
Of course, Baron. Only take a moment. The portal to Shornhelm is
He's
open.
really gone, isn't he? He's really gone, isn't he?
The mighty verandas. I hate this.
Sacrificed
I really hate it.
He sacrificed himself to save us all, the bastard.
Sacrificed? Like in dead? What do you mean he sacrificed himself?
Took the remnant to Cold Harbor. Said it was the only way.
No. Why'd you let him do that? Do you know how hard he worked to distance himself from the prince? If Verandis is still alive, the prince won't give him up easily. But why did he leave me here? I should have gone with him.
Brandis wouldn't have wanted that.
How do you know what he wanted? He was everything to me. Why didn't he tell me what he was planning? Why didn't he let me help him?
He set out to do. He saved Rivenspire.
Saved us. Doesn't feel like I was saved. But Ferrandis always carried a great weight on his shoulders. Maybe that's been lifted from him now. I can only hope, right?
It's time to go, Rose.
Before we go, take this. Ferrandis gave it to me. I'll keep it. I need a little time to say my farewells. Don't worry about me. I won't do anything stupid. But you need to get back to Shornhelm. Without Ferrandis there, they're gonna need your help to figure out what happens next.
Agreed. What do you mean, though?
It happened because Rivenspire doesn't have a true leader. If that doesn't change, it won't be long before the region falls into chaos once more.
What about you?
Ferrandis taught me well. And Dedusa's back at the manor. She'll keep me company.
Oh, I'm on my way to Shornhelm. Portal up.
Can I help you?
Talk to Auntie Em and Uncle Maria. Quickly, if you don't mind.
Help me out. Smell that air. House Montclair's hold on Shornhelm has been... Montclair loyalists still...
Isidoro.
We need to give you a nickname. Something like the Knife. How about the Doom Smasher? That sounds a little dark, I guess. I'll think about it.
Oh, you gonna stick around now that it's all over?
Nah, I'm not cut out to be a city guard. I think I'll go check out the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for someone of my caliber.
Always are. See you around then. Period.
After a long talk with the Countess, it was decided that it would be best if I looked for other employment. I think she was just having a hard time dealing with her feelings for me. I expect she'll get all weepy when I'm gone.
So what's next for you, Darian?
Well, now that she's no longer my lord and master, I might swing by and see if Isolde wants to indulge in any of her less theological fantasies.
Well, it's a long shot, but best of luck to you in future endeavors.
Keep us from chastising nerve. The clockwork whispered loud and low. And what he said no more can know. From dread Daedra save us. From Daedra keep us safe. Forsake the ones that made us to fight a wrongful fate.
We've come through much to reach this point. We won a battle for the very soul of Rivenspire.
Captain Genevieve.
You faced down Montclair and lived to tell about it. I'm envious, you know.
How have you been adapting?
Things are going well. I even plan to resume my duties in the Guard. Gwendis has been very patient. I still have a hard time with the blood-drinking business, but I'm learning.
Oh, it really is. And this?
Look at these people. You'd never guess hundreds of people recently died in a terrible war. Let them have a moment of happiness, though. You and I know it was only because of Arandis' sacrifice that any of us are still here.
You miss him, don't you?
Of course. You only knew his serious side. He had a wild side, too. If this were Ravenwatch Manor, not one of these people would be wearing any clothes. Truth is, I've never understood mortal parties. They're way too civil for my tastes.
What happens to House Ravenwatch now?
Brandis adopted Adusa and I into his family. House Ravenwatch and all its assets belong to us now. We plan to follow in his footsteps and continue to watch over Rivenspire. We may not have his style, but Verandis will always be in our hearts.
Admirable. Will you continue to help others?
Of course. When there are enough of us, we might even organize into a real force for goodness in the realm. I don't know. What?
To Zelda. See how she's holding up.
It's a miracle that we survived and triumphed over Montclair, thanks in no small part to my steady leadership.
I think that Countess Tamrith and Baron Dorel both could be excellent rulers.
Let's talk to Auntie M here.
So here we are. Claire's dead, and that damn artifact is destroyed. Yes, you can pat yourself on the back, all right. You've saved Rivenspire, and that's no small thing. You do realize this creates a predicament for me, though, don't you?
First world Hashtag first world problems, Emmerich?
Well, I can't very well go on pretending the nobles can share the throne. Everyone knows what a colossal mistake I made there. I'm going to have to crown someone. A king or a queen of Shornhelm. Someone to rule Rivenspire, don't you think?
Well, it does look like everybody here assembled is looking toward this. Especially in the light of the fact that power sharing kind of worked out and we lost the houses of both Montclair and Ravenwatch is on the roads too.
Exactly. So I have to choose Countess Tamrith or Baron Dorel. Frankly, since you've recently fought alongside the two of them, I would appreciate your counsel. Speak to them, if you wish. Think about it, and then give me your recommendation.
Okay, we got the hard ass or the priestess.
I think that Countess Tamrith and Baron...
There?
We've come through much to reach this point. We won a battle for the very soul of Rivenspire. Now comes the responsibility of rebuilding the kingdom. I hope High King Emmerich gives me the opportunity to lead us through the difficulties ahead.
You think the High King should crown you as King of Shornhelm?
I do. I've come to respect Countess Tamrith. She's a bright young woman, but she's not qualified to rule the kingdom. The coming days demand decisive leadership and a firm hand. You know that as well as I. That makes me the perfect choice.
Firm, yes. But, too firm may be a bit too much. What's your first priority as king?
First things first. We need to rebuild our defenses. The Shornhelm Guard has been decimated by the Civil War, and we'll need to recruit and retrain hundreds of young men and women to restore our strength.
Hey, well, there's a platform. Time to sell.
It's a miracle that we survived and triumphed over Montclair, thanks in no small part to my steady leadership. May RK grant the High King the wisdom to see that I am the best choice to lead Rivenspire.
Before we bring RK into this, I believe the High King should crown you as King of Shornhelm.
I do. Baron Dorel is a good man, but he can be dangerously short-tempered and is far too quick to act. Shornhelm has had enough impetuous rulers in its history. We need a thoughtful ruler who truly has the people's best interests at heart.
Well, definitely understand that. There's a good time for you to temper this year, and there's a time to take action. Quick question. If you get crowned queen, what's your first priority?
Helping the people of Rivenspire recover. So many of the kingdom's subjects have been displaced. So many have lost loved ones. We must do what we can to restore the people's faith and get their lives back to at least a semblance of normalcy.
Good, you know.
Rise to freedom, rise sons and daughters, ride to freedom, ride to the day.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this over with.
Take as much
NTM.
time as you like, my friend. It's only the High King and the entire kingdom of Rivenspire waiting.
Well, we're at a good place here, so I'm ready to give you my recommendation.
Good. Though I do hope you've given the matter due consideration. This isn't like choosing which tunic to wear in the morning. It will affect many lives and the future of the Daggerfall Covenant. Tell me then, House Tamrith or House Dorel?
Alright. Let's level up House Tamrith. Countess Tamrith should get the royal purple.
But perhaps that means she will bring some much-needed change. Very well. If that's your counsel, I will make Countess Tamrith the Queen of Shornhelm. Are you certain she is the best choice, though?
Si, senor, NTM.
The bright young Countess Tamrith, then. I know she is thoughtful, humble, and as sharp as an assassin's dagger. I am sure she will make a courageous queen. Queen Eseld of Shornhelm. It even has a nice ring to it. Then it's decided. Thank you for your counsel. Both
Might I have a word with my husband's new
if
best
I might
friend?
have everyone's attention. I have decided to crown a new Queen of Shornhelm. Eseld Tamrith, please come forward. I hereby name your house the new Royal House of Shornhelm.
I give you my solemn oath, Your Majesty. I will lead the kingdom of Shornhelm with wisdom and honor, and I pledge my eternal allegiance to you and to the Daggerfall Covenant.
All hail the new ruler of Rivenspire.
Our new queen here. Let's talk to the new head of state here. Yeah.
You faced down Montclair and lived...
Thank you for your faith in me. I will do all that I can to prove I deserve this honor. And
I respect the High King's decision, but I can't hold my tongue. I have serious doubts about Queen Iselde's ability to rule. I hope she proves me wrong, or all of Rivenspire will pay the price.
Well, to paraphrase Pierre Trudeau, just watch her. NTM?
That since I made this decision based on your recommendation, that if ever there's a rebellion in Rivenspire, well, you'll at least have to help me clean it up.
I doubt we'll be having that here. And Uncle Maria!
Fortuitous day indeed for Rivenspire, though I fear other kingdoms within the Covenant may not be so lucky. I know that my husband considers you to be his champion, but I wonder if you might be willing to assist his queen as well?
Of course, Your Majesty. Maria, how can I help?
I have heard troubling news from Sentinel. Rumors say that enemies from my father's past have returned. I wrote to him right away, of course, but as everyone knows, King Faharajad can be slow to respond. Still, I fear for his safety.
Who are the enemies from King Faharajad's past?
Necromancers. Their kind has not been seen in the Alicante for years, but that only makes them more dangerous. If you
Understandable.
and just ensure all is well, it would be a relief. I have made travel arrangements, if you are willing.
Of course, just tell me where to go.
Look for a ship called the Don Posset offshore at North Point. The first mate, Elvira Dere, should be waiting for you on the docks, ready to leave for Sentinel. Of course.
All right.
I'm relieved already, just knowing that you will go. If there is any trouble there, I know my father could use help, whether he wants it or not. I'm sorry, I digress. You said you have a question.
Tell me more about the necromancers.
When I was very young, there was a necromancer, Satura. He raised an army of the dead and marched on Sentinel. Though my people will not fight the dead, somehow my father won the battle. If Satura has returned, though, it would be very bad.
Especially people of the Alakir will not fight the dead.
No, it is a matter of faith. Our people believe that desecrating the dead, even if they have been risen, is a terrible dishonor. This is why a necromancer in Sentinel would be a very bad thing, and why I am concerned for my father's safety. Of course. My father is King Faharajad, my brother Azah, my sister Lakana, and I were raised in Sentinel. Then one day, my father told me he had to marry me to this mad, young king of Wayrest, Emmerich. I was furious, of course, but came around.
And is Auntie Em here not concerned by the threat of the Sentinel?
My husband has many admirable qualities, and one of them is a hopeless optimism. He rarely takes action until a problem has at least been confirmed. As I said, I have only heard rumors of trouble in the Alakir. Hopefully it is nothing.
All right, let's get going. Thankfully, her match has left us a nice parting gift here. A free boat ride. Which will be taken here momentarily. Here. Other dock. Elvira Dere.
Hey there. You the one Queen Maria bought passage for to Sentinel? All right. I'm just glad you didn't bring along a chest full of luggage. We got to row out to the Posset in this little dinghy here. Real glamorous, eh?
I'm sure it'll suffice. Thankfully, I travel light.
As long as you don't mind rowing. Captain Mark already let me do all the rowing on the way in. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rowing from him. We're ready whenever you are. Just say the word and we'll push off. Well, the captain's convinced we still haven't shaken that string of bad luck that started back in Stormhaven. That's all. Hey there. Then let's get the oblivion. All right, you lubbers. Time to cast off. Well, we're here all right, but I'm not sure I'm... You bet your arse there is. Queen Maria.
Oh dear. Well, I will say this. That is our wonderful 3-hour stream here. And I do hope you all have enjoyed everything here so far this evening. We'll be doing this all again next week here, when we'll be doing Cyberpunk on Thursday and Saturday evening, Destiny 2 on Friday evening, possibly, or I may do something else, I haven't decided, and Saturday morning with Dead by Daylight, and the Cajioning, and of course Sunday with ESO. But until next time, folks, I just want to say that I do hope you take care of yourselves out there. Here. I do hope you all take care of yourselves out there. Do get yourselves vaccinated, do get yourselves boosted, all that stuff, and above all, take care of yourselves out there. Peace out. And now, onward to Twitch. Well, we're gonna go ahead and surprise the wonderful Beasties. Beasties here is still doing ESO here. So, we're gonna go ahead and surprise this wonderful VTuber here. So, as you can see here, this is where we'll be dropping in on here. Can we raid them? Yes, we can! Until next time on Thursday. Peace.